What's up, everybody? We're here doing some heroic undermine. It's going pretty good. This is a learner raid by D&D.
I go and pull those ads down here. We can fight right up here. It's fine.
So it's a learner raid. A lot of us.
Oh, what is that?
Are new. It's not me, but maybe these are alts. So we're still under geared. So we're still learning the shaman. We do pretty good geared. I'm still learning when to pop off the activity, the stuff.
Best of luck. Anybody get anything? Ah, it doesn't look like it, huh?
Oh, does he drop something?
He tends to drop, oh, not tends to, but he has a chance to drop BOEs, which
nice.
sell for a lot.
I didn't even know that dog was up there this whole time.
Oh, yeah. He gives rep, and he has a chance to drop BOEs.
Oh, cool.
All right, do we have any warlocks? We do. Zarkana, do you know the skip for later? Whatever, we'll figure it out. So this here is Styx Bunk Junker. You'll see this area is a big old trash yard. He's going to put little piles of trash and big piles of trash and spread them out all throughout the area. We want to make sure that we are not standing next to them. As much as possible, do not stand next to them because the boss will cast Incinerator on random people. It comes out really fast, and it's a big red circle around you. And if you're standing next to any trash, you're going to set it on fire. You set trash on fire, it's going to do raid-wide DPS and cause a big old lava pool to appear where the trash was. Becomes a big hassle, so as much as possible, do not stand in or around trash. I'd rather you burn your friends than you burn the trash. It's that important. Also, the boss will be... regarding the trash, the boss is periodically going to target people with an ability called sorting. You see DNB or DBM will say ads and balls, or balls and ads, or something. And if you're targeted, that means after a short countdown, you are going to be turned into a ball of trash. You are then going to be rolling around, Katamari Damacy style, to try and pick up the trash piles all over the place. Your goal is to get 4 small piles of trash to turn into a big ball, then 4 big piles of trash to turn into a huge ball. When you're a huge ball, you want to roll into the big, shiny, glowy, orange-pink bomb that'll be somewhere on the field. If that's already been exploded, you want to roll into the boss. But there's a big, big danger during this phase, because there's also going to be new ads called Territorial Bombshells. They're going to look like big red crabs. Can somebody post the weak aura? There's a weak aura to help... make them stand out. It really, really helps to help you from crashing into them. You crash into one of those crabs, and it does big, big raid-wide damage. I'm talking might be a wipe. So as much as possible, well, absolutely do not roll into those crabs for any reason. There's going to be ads that spawn. We just gather up the ads and kill them. Scrapmaster ads are going to be goblins on jetpacks that need to be interrupted and cleaved down and killed as well. Tanks, you're going to be taking some big tank busters called Demolish and something else. Just make sure you're ready for them. DBM will give you the warnings. Try to avoid people too. That's true. If you run over somebody, not only will they take damage, but they'll be stunned, which could lead to player death. So let's not do that. Here, let me get the weak aura for Crayons. Bomb counter.
Oh,
so was bomb counter by
it was posted.
It was already posted. Okay, thank you. Feast still good. Buff still good. There we go. Can we get Chamois buff, please?
We did manage to craft our 2 681 weapons, you guys can see. So yeah, that was nice.
Alright, Fu Manchu, it's on you, Manchu.
Like one little long crew.
This guy
This
has
is a less than pole fight.
2, 1.
Saving my ascendants for that.
All right,
part.
certain people are being targeted for ads. Everybody else, I need you to swap to and kill these territorial bombshells. These red bombs, these red crabs need to die as soon as possible, please.
That puts it wrong with
All right, make sure we're not burning trash. Make sure we're standing away from those fires. Thank you for getting those bombs, and we're back to it. All right, pull the boss out of that fire, please.
I really don't like that we have to use.
DPS, kindly switch to these crabs. Make sure all these crabs are down. We have a bomb back, still up over here. Bomb is down. Go ahead and roll your balls into the boss.
Just a mess.
Alright, he only does this once. It's just a bunch of big blue circles. Stay out of the giant one he's about to do. And it's back to normal.
Recently, you always want to put your swiftness to get the dual little guy.
Special coming, targeting.
Here comes trash again, or rather, trash balls. Make sure we're killing these crabs, please. All DPS switch to crabs. We got a crab over there just chilling. There should be 2 bombs out now. Like there's still one over here. Crab still out? Perfect. Go ahead and roll into the boss. Thank you for taking the boss out of the trash.
So I'm sick of use chain lightning, but I get
Special coming.
caught up in the.
Alright, TPS, please switch to these crabs. And we got a bomb back up still by the boss.
Got it.
Alright, we are rolling balls into the boss. And we're back to it.
Special coming.
We got a bomb right up behind the boss. Make sure we're killing these crabs, please. All DPS switch to crabs.
Spread. Debuff on you.
Can't even see. I'm so sharp.
Great job. Oh, I think we lost the crab. Big heals. Uh-oh. Let's take the boss out of this fire.
And try to, yeah, I got knocked around a little bit.
Spread. Debuff on you.
I'm gonna get him before he
Special
transforms.
coming, targeting.
And got him.
Hey, good job.
Nice. I don't need anything.
That's your weekly
but
quest.
Today's
Get
drink
your
of the day
crest.
is
You guys wanna try a little
Mangoniana
skippy
Ice
skip?
Rebel from Dutch Bros.
Fun little skippy skip.
Very good.
Sarkana, can you please
Save a little bit for my
come to me?
creatine and vitamins.
So you want to put a warlock gate from roughly where the panda is now up to
I'm just happy we get 6
that
out
shipping
of 8
crate over
on
there.
this. That means my
Take it easy, Orv.
Shami will be geared up. I do like
So
Shami.
from where panda is to
I think it's
right up there, if you
interesting.
can.
It's kind of
Not a lock closet, a lock gate.
lock gate. I don't know.
My
words.
haste is pretty good now. So a couple things I gotta convert. Like I gotta convert that to
No worries if you can't do it, but it is a fun little skip.
crit mastery or haste mastery. So
You don't see me. You don't see the giant jumping panda. Right from ping to up on that corner. Stop pinging everybody. Jesus, stop.
I think we're trying to do like the.
You gotta be
Skip.
further back.
Yeah, like right here from where I'm pinging now to up there. No dice? Yeah, that's all right. Let's just go do the normal way. That's just a fun little get out of the map skip for, like 2 or 3 trash pulls. Go ahead and pull up to the robot.
Let's go get the robot. Thank you very much, Mr. Roboto. Oh, here we go. I don't know, that guy outgears me because he gets some pretty damn good procs. Gotta learn from the master now.
Got a couple ads here in the back.
I forget that today my DK can get his BIS.
Alright, we're heading down and
Tricky.
around,
He has,
hugging
or
this left
ring.
wall.
I think he has Jasters.
If we hug this wall around this corner, we won't be pulling extra ads.
Well,
We're
that
going to do a
has
little sneaky
cards, so I
backdoor
think we would
method back
get-
here. Just follow the Zipanda.
I mean, for crit, actually, Muggsy's would be nice, right?
Follow the X. Go around back here. Take this little back alley. Gotta do a little fight right here. We got some ads. Tanks whenever you're ready, go ahead and pull that. Also, this robot back here usually ends up getting pulled. Maybe not. You can stop and fight. Okay, we're going to pull to the gate, apparently. We're pulling to the gate. Once everybody gets here, let's go ahead and lust and DPS down all these ads.
That's what we're good at. AoE carnage.
Got some ads back here.
Oh my god, no.
Yeah, I got it.
Let's head in. Kindly reset the boss.
I'm using the.
All right, McCormick, Slinky Slink, and Redophile. Are you ready to shine?
Yeah.
Now's your time. Condensing groups a little bit. Okay. So this boss is Sprocketmonger Lockenstock. He is a crazy gadgeteer dude who does a bunch of different inventions and stuff, and it's going to be a bit of a chaotic fight with a bunch of stuff going on all the time. You'll see these outer conveyor belts. He uses these to pull in different beams that'll either shoot out, or different cannons that'll either shoot out red beams, big blue beams, blue orbs, rockets. Basically, just dodge it if it comes out. The central conveyor belt will periodically pull out magnets that'll try and pull you in. Don't let them pull you in. You got to pull against it. He'll also be doing an ability called Screw Up. Range, need to stay towards the outer conveyor belt. So you can just stay on the red line, right on the edge, so it's not taking you away. And then if you get Screw Up on you, you just slide onto the conveyor belt and let it slide you away while you drop these orange circles that'll turn into drills. If anybody touches those drills, they'll be stunned. So that's why we want to keep them out of the melee range. He'll periodically electrocute the floor, so I'll be calling out which of these 4 sections that have been marked we should be standing on. He's also going to do an ability called Foot Blasters, wherein he summons these red mines on the ground. That's where I need Slinky Slink, McCormick, and Redophile, because you have immunes. What we're going to do during that phase is basically, for the first set, Redophile, you run into one, you hit your immune, you run into the second one, then you run into the third. You want to walk, you don't need to hop on your horse for this. We want walking speed because there needs to be about 3 seconds in between mine pops, so as to not overwhelm the healers. So again, 4 mines out, you walk into one, you immune, you walk into a second one, and then you walk into a third one while your immune's still up. Easy peasy. For the second set, it's going to be Slinky Slink. You're doing the same thing. And then for the third set, it's going to be you, McCormick. Then by the time we get back to the next set, the 4th set, Redophile, your immune should hopefully be back up. Let's see. Tisket, you good? Offline?
No, I thought that... I didn't remember that was the one that killed you.
Oh. Let's res Tisket, please. Thank you. Okay, we still got some time on our feast. Let's go ahead and do a ready check. The boss is also going to do a phase called Beta Launch. During this phase, we basically all need to stand in the same place. For the first beta phase, for example, the boss is going to be roughly where X is now. He's going to do a big push. He pushes everybody outward. So we want everybody to be standing here. I'll go ahead and mark it. On triangle, lucky triangle. When we get pushed back, we'll end up over there by Moon, which is exactly where he's going to be. We're going to fight him on the conveyor belt because all the different quadrants will be electrocuted. It's a hectic fight, but just listen to call-outs and just be responsive and make sure you're not standing in mines. If you're not supposed to be standing in mines, make sure you're pulling screw-ups out of the melee, and we should be okay. Let's give it a shot. Everybody go and start on X, where X, the panda, is.
I feel like it's called Learner, but most of us here know what to do, because
this is a last on
you don't
pull
be pushing
fight.
this high DPS. There's a couple people down here. But
we're going to do this first
DPS,
part of the fight right here where we're standing now. So we need to stay right here.
2, 1. Watch your step.
Pull the boss back to us, please. Thank you. Tanks, you're going to swap off. Pull them back a little bit further, please. Tanks, you're going to swap off an ability called Pyro Party Pack. Pull the boss back a little bit more, please. Taunt, swap. There's the first pop. Go ahead and immune. Pop the second one. Redophile. Thank you. And the third. Alright, here comes red beams. Make sure we're standing out of them. Stay out of this red beam.
Stay away from lines.
We're gonna move down to Skull. Everybody move down to Skull, please. You can fight right on Skull. Go ahead and pull the boss down to Skull, please. Fight on Skull. Optimus Prime, fight on Skull. Thank you. Dodge these rockets, please. Got the second set of foot blasters. Slinky Slink, this is you. Go ahead and pop the first. Go ahead and immune. Hit the second. And the third whenever you're ready. Go ahead.
I'm stunned.
Alright.
Yeah,
We want to make sure we keep those screw-ups out of melee for that reason. Pull against the magnets. Don't let the magnets pull you in. We should be over here on Skull still. Let's get a B-res on Slinky Slink, please. Screw-ups are going out again. Range, stay towards the outer conveyor belts. Alright. Everybody can go ahead and stand on triangle whenever you're ready. Take the boss over towards triangle. Alright. Stay alive during this phase. It's going to be big damage. Stay in this outer belt. Oh, what happened there, Fu Manchu?
I got knocked back the wrong way.
Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and, well, I don't know. Let's stick with it, I guess. Stay on Moon. Let's see if we can do this. Just one tank, probably not. Here comes the next set of foot blasters. McCormick, this is you. Pop one. You want to save your turtle for the second pop, actually. Go and pop the second, and then pop the third. It's all the way down there.
I can do this.
Alright, don't follow the boss. Take that idle party pack out. Alright, let's wipe it up.
We died. He popped 4, so we got that last hit.
Alright, don't release. We will be res.
It's a pretty good try.
Okay, what do we got? Let's get everybody back up. Let's eat our mage food. Help the healers out. Let's eat some mage food and let's get back into it. Do me a favor. I'm going to do a little test here. I'm going to hit a ready check. Hit not ready. Actually, no. You know what? Don't hit anything. Do not click anything on this ready check, please. Zarkana, are you there?
I'm telephone for 1 sec, please.
Okay. Alright, something I need to stress to our tanks. These symbols are placed very deliberately. We need to tank directly on them. For phase 1, we're going to start right here on Diamond. We're going to stay on Diamond. That's where I want the boss at all times. So during phase 1, during that beta launch, what needs to happen is the boss needs to be roughly here where X is. And then everybody stands on triangle. What happens then is when we get pushed back by boss, we'll go directly over to where the boss is, over there. Alright, if we're all back, this is a real ready check. Go ahead and click ready if you're ready.
I'm back. Thank you.
No problem. All right, everybody on diamond, please. We're gonna stay here for the majority until until the red beams go off. When the red beams go off, we're gonna swap to skull. A little trick you can do there is you can take this conveyor belt down. It's a nice easy trip. Nice easy trip down to skull. All right, let's get a pull in before this feast runs out, shall we?
We're doing pretty good.
Fight the boss with all of us standing
the
right
first
here on
wipe the
diamond,
whole time,
please.
so.
It's lust on pull.
And it is a learner group, so.
3, 2, 1. Watch your step.
First set of foot blasters are going out. Redophile, this is you. Pop. Great. Great. Go ahead and pop, and then go ahead in the third one whenever you're ready. Take that out. Tank swap. Perfect. Red beam's going out. Don't be standing in that. Red beam's going out right now. Don't stand in that. Alright, we're going to slide down to skull. Next phase will happen directly on the skull symbol. Everybody on skull. Range, stay out towards the outer edge. Screw-ups are going out. Out of those drills. Perfect. Much better this time, y'all. Foot blasters are out. Slinky Slink, this is you. Run to the first one with your body. Then you hit a turtle. You pop the second one whenever you're ready.
Keep forgetting to refresh.
Last one whenever you're ready. All right, magnets are about to be triggered. Don't let yourself get pulled in.
Watch your step.
All right. We got one final set of screw-ups before the big push. Range, get towards that outer conveyor belt. Do not be in melee ranged. Alright, screw-ups are out. Everybody go ahead and stand on triangle. Once you're done with those screw-ups. Take the boss over to triangle, please. Alright, just stand on triangle. Everybody stand on triangle. Alright, we're gonna fight the boss over here. Stay alive. Great job staying alive. Good job. Fighting the conveyor belt. This part sucks a lot. When we're done, we're going to move directly onto Moon.
Watch your step.
Alright, we're standing on Moon for the next phase. McCormick, you're up for the next set of foot blasters. Remember, you pop the first one without your turtle, then you pop the next two with your turtle. Alright, turtle, pop the next. McCormick. Alright, and pop the third one whenever you're ready. It's all the way down there. Great job. Come on back. Blue beams are coming out. Blue beams are big, bold beams. We gotta stay out of them. Get out of that. Perfect. Alright, we're gonna transfer directly onto circle. Range, go directly to the outer conveyor belt. You're gonna get screw-ups right now. Great job. Choreography on this is astounding. Y'all are doing great. Alright, next up is going to be blue beams again. Yeah.
Ooh, I dodged that. The worst one is the beam with the magnet. That's the worst one. Hopefully we can kill him before that phase done.
Foot blasters. This is back to Redophile.
Keep forgetting to keep them on first. Dope.
Alright, pop the third one whenever you're ready. Oh, you got screw-ups in the group.
I got it. I got a third.
Okay.
Thank
Sorry,
you.
I couldn't find it.
It's all good.
It's in a line.
Oh shit. Magnets plus beams. I forgot to mention the magnets. The part sucks. Alright, stay alive. We got one final set of screw-ups going out. Range, stay towards the outer conveyor belts or central conveyor belts. Then I want everybody to stand on ping, stand on X for the next pushback. After these screw-ups.
Oh no.
Oh, that's
Screw.
really bad.
That's a bad screw.
All right. Here comes the pushback. Stand on triangle. Stand on ping. Get pushed back. You're gonna fight on the outer conveyor belt.
Oh no.
Dodge those screw ups. They'll be gone in a second. All right. Stay
I
alive. Stay
freaking
alive.
jumped straight into a freaking screw. Oh my god. That screw is so horrible.
Just gotta stay alive for this phase.
1.5. He's dead. He's dead.
This part sucks. We're gonna move to
Oh
circle.
my god. That's why you don't put screws right
And we're
there.
gonna finish off the boss. Great job, everybody.
That sucked. Let's see. Oof. There's, oh, that's leather. That's actually pretty good. What is that? Hand.
All right, get your crests. Let's res the dead.
What's
My
the
bad.
hand weapon?
Casting res now.
No, it's just easy. Transmog. Transmog. Boom crust. These are Galage card. I was doing
All right,
good.
once we're up, once you've got your crests, once you rolled on loot,
screw.
use your Galagio Loyalty Rewards card, silver, to teleport back to the hotel, or take the old-fashioned teleport of jumping off the edge. All right, when you're back, repair.
I think.
Then you want to talk to this little gobbo, and you want to head to the
I don't know. This group will down.
High Roller Suite is where we're going to next. It's your last chance to repair while we're out here.
One arm band is
We're going to go ahead and take our 5-minute break now. We've been going at it for a little bit here. So we're going to go ahead and take a little break.
Yeah, so we're going to take a little break.
See you back after the break for One-Armed Bandit.
Take a break. We'll be back. Do you want to build a snowman? Do you want to have some fun?
Were we hitting Tower Spades this time?
High roller suite's where we're going.
Okay, I'm along.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Welcome back from break. Take the high roller suite option from the goblin who is marked outside of the hotel. I'll teleport you to the hotel. Once you're there, head to your right to find the rest of us.
I can drop another feast when you finish with explanations.
Appreciate that.
And we're back.
Yeah, I saved these for raid.
That's nice. It's a lot of money, so it's really generous of you. Thank you.
Batteries in here. I don't have no batteries. I'm trying to zoom in. Oh, I'm tired. You get tired of running and everything. I'm excited for my Shadow Priest. I haven't really ran into him. I might just leave my Shami.
Tisket a tasket.
Start
there?
leveling the Priest.
Oh, yep, sorry.
Let's go.
I think next season I'm gonna go Affliction for the Warlock.
Bring in friends. Bring him on over. Bring the big guy on
I
over.
always enjoy Affliction. What happened? Who we killing? So we can get that House of Cards. See, I don't like that whole... Where's the master? I mean, this is our best in slot already. That's
Okay,
our
this
best
is
in
One-Armed
slot.
Bandit. He's a giant
Yeah,
slot
we need
machine,
House of Cards.
and his mechanics are related to that. One thing he's going to do is he's going to send out blue chips. You're going to see thin blue lines go down from where he is to opposite ends of the room. Stand as close to the blue line without standing on it to get a DPS and heal buff. When they land, the chips are going to spin around for a bit. There's going to be a big old circle. Stay out of that. And then... Sorry, 1 second. Sorry, after they land, they need to be sent back. I'm going to have our hunters do this. Slinky Slink and McCormick, you're both Beastmaster, I assume? Survival? Marksmanship? Are either of you melee, is my question.
That'd be nice to get those.
Okay, well, as long as you're ranged, you should be able to do it. Basically, what you need to do...
Slinky
There's
survival.
that baby House of Cards. I think this
Slinky is melee?
I mean, I overshadow it now.
That's what he's spec'ing right now.
This is our best hit.
You're melee. Okay, then I'll have... Blue? I can do it. I'll do the... No, I'm melee. I can't do it. Let's have Bink do it. Bink and McCormick. What you'll be doing is you're basically going to be looking for the chips. When they land, you just stand on it, you face it back towards the boss, and you shoot it back. You can shoot it off to the left or right of the boss, too, in case you don't want to try and hit people who are meleeing the boss. But
I love
everybody's
that's,
responsibility should be to try and get out of those
like
blue
an
lines when you see
Inquisitor
them.
who can
But also
target.
stand next to him for the buff, because we're going to need it.
Alright,
This
now.
fight is a bit of a DPS race. The boss is also going to be
Panda.
targeting the tanks with an ability called the Big Hit. This means the tank needs
It's
to
like
run
fire.
out to one of the edges of the room before
What kind
the
of
big
mask
hit
is
lands, at which point it will drop a giant puddle on the ground that'll stay there for the remainder of the fight.
Why is his eyes glowing?
So when you get hit with a big hit, run towards the edge, the other tank taunts off. The major mechanic of this fight is the tokens that'll be dropping down.
I think that's just the race, right?
3 different ads are going to drop down with different tokens above their heads. When you kill the ad, whoever's closest
close
to
to all these
the
counts.
token symbol is going to pick it up. You'll see the extra action button on your screen. You walk it over to the boss, you
Move a
click it
tank
to
over
submit
here.
it, and once we get 2 of the right token combinations in,
Naked
we're
giant.
safe.
Cool.
It's
So
important
last
that you
lady.
only submit the tokens that I call out.
I forgot I had this.
Do not submit any. There's going to be 3 tokens. Only 2 of them need to go in. They can go in any order, but only 2 need to go in, and they need to be 2 specific ones. So don't just submit a token because you see a button on your screen.
Right? Yeah.
When the tokens are submitted, he's going to do some kind of bullshit. It's usually raid-wide damage, or he summons ads that need to be kited and killed, or he's going to summon a pylon. If it's one of the ones that's going to summon a pylon, whichever tank currently has aggro, the pylon is going to spawn where you are. So I'm going to try and call it out ahead of time. I'd like you, as much as possible, to try and get into one of these corners back here, or at least towards one of the edges. We don't want to drop the pylon in the middle of the raid. It's not the end of the world if you do, but it certainly helps to have the pylons on the outer edges like that. Tanks, if you click on one of the pylons, which I might call for throughout the fight, it'll erase the 2 closest puddles on the ground. We might need to do that if there are too many of them out. I'll call out if we need that. The last thing is there's an ability called Withering Flames or something. If you get that ability on you, you'll notice if your health bar will change color. You basically just run out of the raid. Healers will cleanse it off of you. And then you run back in after you send out a bunch of fire beams. Like little lava globs will send out from you. Just got to make sure we're standing out of that.
We got our new sticker from
so
Dutch
can I get
Bros.
confirmation from Bink and McCormick that you're good to send back chips?
I think it's cool.
Otherwise, is everybody else ready? Thank you for the
This should
feast.
be my profile picture right here. Boom. Too bad I can't have
Bink,
that.
you good to send back
feast.
chips? Send back chips?
This fight changed.
What was that?
For sending back chicks. Like, you know, it's a whole different encounter.
Bink. You there, Bink? Anna, guess what? You're sending back chips. Congratulations, you got promoted.
Yay! Let me disappoint you.
Alright. Here we go. Everybody's ready? We're going to tank him where he is, and then when the token people drop, pull the boss to whichever token we're attacking.
It's kind of iffing, so
It'll make more sense
it's a
when you see it.
DPS check. 1.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Special coming.
There goes the chips. Stand on the edge of them. And then go ahead and send them back whenever you're ready. People there in the back.
Phase change.
Flame and coin is what we're doing. Flame and coin. Go ahead and bring the boss over to flame or coin. You need to kill these ads and get these tokens in. We have a limited amount of time to do it, so we gotta do it quick.
Interrupt 1.
Flame and coin, please. Take that out. Perfect. Other tank needs a taunt. Flame and coin need to go in.
Yeah, somebody was attacking the wrong
Alright, we still
one.
need to kill the other ad, but we did. Good job. Alright, here's some raid-wide damage for y'all.
Special coming.
Chips are going out.
I'm gonna pull him back to the center when.
Please do.
No. Okay.
Get out of those. Coin and shock is what we're doing next. Coin and shock. Coin and shock need to go down. Range, start attacking shock, please.
Special coming.
Alright, get coin in. Do not get bomb in. Take him to shock, please. Not to bomb. Alright, do not submit bomb. Alright. Gonna drop a pylon. Perfect job dropping that off. Good job. Didn't even say anything. Here comes the blue lines. Doing great so far, everybody. Tanks, feel free to click that tower if you like.
Phase change.
Stun.
Flame and shock is what we're doing next. Flame and shock. Bring the boss over to flame or shock.
Special coming. Interrupt flow. Run out. Special coming.
All right. Everybody stay alive.
Wow, I'm
gonna die.
Complete spot.
Dodge all these flames. Next set of tokens going out.
Phase change. Special coming.
We are doing fire and bomb. Fire and bomb.
Interrupt flow.
Fire and bomb need to go in. Fire and bomb. This is going to summon a bunch of ads. These ads need to be CC'd and killed.
Special coming.
Alright, don't let these ads touch you, but kill these ads, please.
Watch your step.
Get out of those circles. Great job. We got one ad still up in the back.
Watch your step.
Alright, we're gonna get one more set of tokens. I think.
I should do that bad considering.
Phase change.
This one's shock and bomb is what we're trying to do. Shock and bomb.
Special coming.
Thank you for lust. Shock and bomb is what we want. Alright, we are now in the final phase. He's gonna do a little bit of everything during this phase. Just a bunch of crazy shit. Luckily no more tokens though. We're done with that. So just stay alive, dodge these coins, dodge these flames. We're good to go. Bring the boss closer to this pylon so that there's not as long of a beam. Make sure we're not standing in that big blue beam. Bring the boss closer to this pylon, please. Thank you. Don't be standing in that beam, it does big damage.
Stay away from lines.
Stay alive, big DPS, big DPS.
Special coming.
Make sure we're not standing in those beams.
Target change. Line on me.
Take that out. Big DPS, big DPS. Press all your buttons. Great job, everybody. One pull. Didn't even have to do that twice. That's a really tough fight.
Go.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting the one shot. That was pretty.
92, baby.
Great job.
Oh, I got 100.
Got House of Cards too. Congrats on the 100 roll on that, Fu Manchu.
Dang, he got 100.
Thank you.
All right, let's see how we doing on time. I've got another 15, 20 minutes or so. Let's go ahead and see how we're doing on Muggsy. Tanks, it's on you. Go ahead and pull to Muggsy.
All right.
I mean, I think we can fight this little cluster here first, but then after that.
The reason you want to do lava burst is it causes you to overload. So overload gives you a double attack. It kind of sucks, to be honest, but it's like you have to do it because you're. And then when you overload, it gives you Master of Elements, just 15% more damage to your lightning bolts. So you're basically losing out on a huge chunk of damage if you're not using this and then that. So it always has to be your Lava Lash. So you gotta see it. You guys saw right there, huh? Oh, wait. You can stack it. Oh, I was trying to test it. Wait, can you stack it?
Alright, let's do Muggsy.
Oh, it does stack.
Here we are again.
Here we are again, indeed. Alright, I'm going to be repositioning the groups a little bit. Alright, make note as to whether or not you are in an even group or an odd group. The room is split into two sides. We have the steel side over here on the left, and we have the tile side over here on the right. Depending on where we are, which side we are, there's going to be different abilities. We're going to start on steel side, so I'll be explaining that side first. Let me just put down some markers for some things that'll be happening. Alright, we're on steel side. He's going to do a couple of different abilities. First thing he's going to do is he's going to summon an ad. 2 ads, rather. One ad's going to go back there behind him. Melee, go ahead and take the fight over there. Ranged, he's going to be dropping another ad back here that you need to kill. Then he's going to be summoning a bunch of mines. These like walking, crawling spider mine things. They're going to be fixated on people. If they're fixated on you, don't run into them. But otherwise, everybody else, go ahead and run into the mines. We'll try and do them slowly. Do like 1 or 2 at a time, then another 2. Reason being is because when you pop a mine, it'll do raid-wide damage. Also, there's going to be 2 red soak circles that come out. People need to be standing in those soak circles or it's a wipe. So you pop a mine, 2 soak circles come out, you soak them, pop a mine, 2 soak circles come out, so forth and so on. And we can do 2 mines at a time, so 4 soak circles at a time.
So Muggsy overall, it's a very intensive fight. It just a lot of mechanics you have to soak in. So it's kind of going through the motion of what it's going to be soakable, what's not.
The next time we're here in phase 2, next time we're doing that soak, that's going to be for evens, groups 2 and 4.
Try to get
After
the volume low so it doesn't
the
get
boss
too
is going to
crazy.
target somebody with a big orange beam. The off tank needs to stand between the boss and that person to soak the hit for them. It's kind of like a get down Mr. President situation. You need to hit a defensive, and the person who was originally targeted, you're going to have a big circle around you afterwards. Just take that out of the raid. After that, the boss is going to target one person at random and do a frontal cone on them. Everybody else needs to get out of that cone, and whoever has the cone, just stand still. We'll get out of the way for you. You just stand where you are, and everybody else will adjust around you. Once the cone is done, we switch to the tile side. That's when we have another whole set of abilities. On the tile side, the first thing the boss is going to do is target two people with white circles. You need to move to triangle and diamond respectively. It doesn't matter who goes to which, just as long as you go to one of those. All odds, you need to stand on triangle. All evens, you need to stand on diamond. The reason you're doing that is because the boss is going to summon up a bunch of walls to form a jail. When you're in that jail, there's an ad you got to kill. Kill the ad, and he's going to bust you out. When you're going to get busted out, make sure we're standing towards the back wall there. It's the inner side of both jails towards the wall. I'll ping it when we're in there. It'll make more sense. The reason we're doing that is because when we bust out, we want to leave some of the walls up. Because the next ability the boss is going to cast is called Frost Shatter Boots. Two people are going to be targeted with big blue arrows, and you need to put a wall between you and that arrow as soon as possible, because the arrow is going to shoot out a beam. If the beam hits you, you get frozen, and chances are you're going to have a bad time. So you want to put a wall between you and the beam. When you have Frost Shatter Boots, you're going to have soapy feet. It's going to be slippery, like you're walking on ice. So keep that in mind. Also during this phase, tanks, you're going to be doing your first swap. You want to have the boss roughly right around here, facing towards the tip of the spade. And what's going to happen is the boss is going to do a frontal cone. So other tank, make sure you're not standing in front of him. Frontal cone's going to knock you back, and you're going to be dripping gold. Just run along the outer wall. Run along the outer edge of the wall, just running, dripping gold the whole time until you drop it off. When you're finally done with the gold, you can come back and fight the boss. The rest of us, we're doing Frost Shatter Boots around that time. After Frost Shatter Boots, he's going to target somebody with a frontal cone again. Again, just stand still. Everybody else will run out of it. Then, after the frontal cone, we swap back to steel side. And it's back and forth until we hit about 40%. At 40%, the boss is going to go into a crazy spin-a-rooney move. He's going to stick his arms out, and he's going to spin around, and he's going to shoot beams out of his arms. You need to stand either directly behind or in front of the boss so as to not get hit by the beams. Then after that, he's going to charge. He's going to choose one person at random and charge towards them. For that reason, we're going to try and stand towards this area, because we want to get the boss to end up over here when he's done doing the spin-a-rooney phase, which we'll do 3 times. So we'll spin 3 times, and then we're going to enter the chaotic phase 2. Phase 2 is a fucking nightmare. That's when we're going to lust. What's going to happen is the boss is going to do everything all at once. He's going to summon mines. We want to pop 2 mines, keep 2 mines up. We're leaving 2 mines up because people are going to get Frost Shatter Boots. There's not going to be any walls up, though, so the mines are going to be your new walls. So keep the mine between you and the Frost Shatter Boots. Freeze the mines instead. Then he's going to do jails. That's why we have these symbols up here. It's going to be odds on circle, evens on moon. While we're in jails, odds are going to get the soak again, the big red soak. So odds, make sure you're popping back towards this wall so that when you get out, everybody's standing together and you'll all already be in the red soak. Then he does get down Mr. President. He does a frontal cone. He summons mines again. When he summons mines again, we're going to start off over here where we are. And once he takes a knee to start dropping off mines, everybody's going to run over here to the tip of the spade. That's where we're going to finish the fight. Or over here if there's room. But the idea is we want to run away from him when he takes a knee. We want to make sure we're not standing in any circles where mines will be spawning. And yeah, it's just a big, long, crazy fight that tends to fall apart at phase 2. But let's give it a shot. Let's see how we do. Sorry for talking your ear out for 15 minutes of that feast. Okay.
No. Honestly, this is first time I'm seeing this, and it sounds. I had trouble following, so like yeah.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah. Let's learn a bit doing it and dying.
You're gonna do great. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be a hectic fight, and it's gonna be okay. we're
Yeah.
learning, and that's gonna be all right. We only have time for one or
Exactly.
two pulls anyway, so let's just get a look at what this fight looks like.
Alright, let's go do it.
Here we go.
It's not such a hard.
Nice,
It's
it's on you.
hard fight because it's a lot of coordination.
And there's going to be an ad back here. Go ahead and fight the boss over by that ad. Range, you got an ad in the back you need to kill, please.
Oh my god. Keep trying to press one for some reason. Oh, so
Get these soaked, please. Popping in is fine, so long as you get in the soak too. Perfect. Big red soak is going to the wall. Odds need to be in this. Odds need to be in this big red soak. And then run out. Next up is get down, Mr. President. Stand still if you got that. Off tank, stand in between. Defensive. Great. And then take that big circle out, please. All right, stand still if you got that, and then get ready to cross, everybody. We're going to cross after this frontal cone is done. All right, crossing over. All right, take the boss down here a little bit. No, that's fine. It's going to be odds to triangle, evens to diamond. Head over there now. Odds to triangle, evens to diamond. Everybody in your circle, please. Odds to triangle, evens to diamond. All right, kill this ad, and then we're going to pop towards this central wall where I'm pinging in between. All right, pop towards the central back. All right, get out. Everybody out.
There's only one wall.
Frost Shatter's out. Make sure you're ready to put that wall between you and that blue arrow. Also, don't be standing between that blue arrow and the wall. Don't be standing there. Put that wall between you. Perfect. Great job, great job. Alright, get out of this frontal cone. Everybody else out. Get ready to cross. We're getting cross right now. Alright, range. We got that ad in the back. Pretty please.
So I'm not doing too bad. Just have trouble focusing with all the mechanics.
Here comes mines. Make sure we're standing in these soaks. Pop that last one. This soak is going to be for evens. Evens need to be in the soak. All evens need to be in the soak, please. All evens in that soak. Alright. If you get that, stand still. Off tank needs to soak this. Thank you. And take that circle out when you get a chance. Let's get a B-Res on Sarkana, please. Stand still if you got that. Get out of it if you're standing in it. Cross. Everybody cross. We're crossing. Boss is at 51. Okay, we're going to head down. Take him all the way down here. All the way down to the opposite end of the room. For the next set of jails. We need to be all the way down here. All the way, all the way, all the way. Jails, we're going to have odds on X, evens on star. Odds on X, even on star. Alright, let's kill these ads. Again, we're going to pop towards the central wall here in the back. Frost Shatter Boots are going out. Put a wall between you and that. Don't stand in between those arrows, by the way. Alright, and he's going to phase. This is the Spinneroonie phase I was talking about. Stand behind him or in front of him. Don't stand in those blue circles because they'll stun you. Alright, after the Spinneroonie phase, let's try and head back towards the entrance. Maybe you can walk through his middle. Let's head towards this entrance. Stand over here. Stand towards here to bait him over here. Perfect. This one's the last spin. Stay alive. Alright, we're getting ready for the next set of jails. Getting ready for mines. We're getting ready for frost shatter boots. There's going to be 4 mines. Let's try and keep at least one up. We still got to pop some of them, so getting those soaks. Frost shatter boots are going out. Try and freeze a mine with it. We got a mine right here under the boss. Got a mine over there. Point them towards the mines, or you get frozen. Hey, nice, we got one. Alright, here comes jails. Odds to circle, evens to square. That's fine. Yeah, that part gets hectic unless we are preemptively getting in the way of things. But unfortunately, I think that's all I have time for today. Let's go ahead and wipe it up. You've seen the entirety of the fight. There's like 1 or 2 more attacks he does, but that's it. It gets really hectic. I'll be doing more learners this week, probably for this fight and for Galley. Stay tuned. Hopefully you can join them, and thanks for coming out to this, everybody. My sincerest apologies to the other healers for my abysmal score. I'm working on it, I promise. Here comes a feedback link in the Raid Chat channel.
Thanks, y'all.
Yeah, thanks for coming out. Testimonials, if you wanna, also appreciated. Not just for me, for anybody who you think did great today. But otherwise, let's go ahead and release and get out of here. Thanks for coming. Bye-bye.
So I'm pretty good. I mean, it wasn't that bad, right? We did 6 out of 8, right? So let's see. Boom. This is what's important. We got the thing, right? Obviously. We got our stuff, so we did good. It wasn't too bad. I think that last one we're just a little bit all over the place trying to cover some of the mechanics of the fight. So that's 1 down. That's my shaman for the week. He is done. I don't want to do delves. They take forever to do. So maybe if I'm a healer now, it'll be a little easier. We'll try it later. I just don't have healing trinkets for this fight. So I have this one and maybe this one. So we'll probably do that later. I still have to run my DK, my Warlock, and everybody else. So DK's close to getting his 2nd weapon. So I'm even surprised this guy has 2 681s before my other characters. I just have to respect a couple of items. Like this has to be Haste Mastery. I need the belt with Haste Mastery. I need the back with Haste Mastery. The bracers are Haste Mastery. But you can see I have a lot of champion gear still. So he's not at the max level we could be. My hunter, let's see how he is. Let's go here. My hunter is 673, I think. He could probably. I think I'm done in terms of like what I can upgrade on him. Let me check. So I'm starting to run Mythic Plus. So I don't want to burn out on Mythic Plus. We still have a long time for the season to end. So let's see. We'll probably do. Well, we'll slowly get up there. My goal is to get like at least 2 or 3 Mythic Plus runs per week. We still got a long time for 11-2, so season's not over. It's not like a big old hurry. I really don't want to. I want to just get to plus 10 so I can get the portals. Is it 10 or 12? Just get the portals and I'm done. Gear wise, I think 10 is the one that gives me upgrades now. If I were to go in here, yeah, look at my gear. So we are 673. We have. So our hand, wait, do I have any? Yes, I could upgrade something. So, 673, our hands can be upgraded twice. We still gotta get that one. Headpiece is maxed out. Neck is maxed out. Shoulders maxed out. Crafted cloak maxed out. This is my 1 mythic piece. Goes 685. That has to get maxed out. Bracer 681. This one needs to get maxed out. So it's. This is maxed out, this is maxed out, that is maxed out, maxed out, maxed out, that one needs to get maxed out. So I need 30, 60, and like I still like 100 and something gilded crest. But I mean, we're pretty much at the feasible cap, right? Next is just to go all mythic plus track, right? And the level's not that big of a difference. Mythic gear only goes to 685. So we're not even... Alright, 685 I think. Let me check. I can actually go max something out right now. Wow. I think... And I had to recraft that one to be crit... to be crit mastery. For a while there, people were thinking you would go haste crit for like Dark Ranger, but honestly it makes more sense to be crit mastery, because mastery just, you don't have enough. It's not like originally where you would go precise shots into arcane, right? So you need a lot of haste to replenish, but you're hitting so hard that you don't really need as much haste. As long as you're within like 20ish, you're good. So right now we are, what's our spec? Well, right now we're, so let's go see how much we need. I actually have, I don't have enough for the other stuff. I gotta convert one thing though, because I'm running out of. So this one to get it to max level, which is mythic. So 684 is not even that. It's going that, which is kind of cool now. 668. So to go all the way to max, I need 90. For now, we'll level up this one. Or we could do this. Let's do that one. Now we'll do the hands. 678. Nice. One more, we're maxed out. So we're getting there. We're doing good. Let's see what our... I think I might just switch over to Sentinel for Mythic Plus. It's a lot easier because you're only really just spamming rapid fire and arcane stuff. So this is our single spec. So I usually run this now. I don't run Jesters, which is crazy because all the Sims tell me this is better. So when we put on our ring, we're running 51% crit, 19% haste, 11% mastery. If I switch on to Jesters, we jump up to 20% haste, 16%. I'll sim it again, see what's better, but in all my sims, this was showing up better. So yeah, so we'll see. I don't even think I have a Sentinel. I have to put one. So we're hitting like a truck. 50. Actually, this is better because of the crit. You want to be at 50% crit. You could probably substitute this in here. We wanted more mastery, but we only get like 12%. Since this doesn't have agility, so it sucks. So 673 right there. Anyways, hope you guys like the stream. I'm gonna go back. I'll see you guys later.